Hey, YouTubers, what's going on today? I have some predictions. I predicted Thursday night, and we're gonna see the outcome, and I'll upload another one of those for tomorrow. Anyways, the game for Sunday afternoon. Oh, and I also have one for Monday morning. As well as I also I want to mention to you, at the end of this video, I am going to give my prediction in baseball, Game 3 of the World Series between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. But I'll get these NFL ones first for you because that's what you came here for, right? I guess I wrote it down on paper, what I think and what I think is going to happen here. We have, first of all, these are all Pacific time, 9:30 a.m. We have, in London, we have the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh boy. Eagles are 3-4, and Jaguars are also 3-4, so that's a very interesting game that we're going to see. Maybe. I mean, we're going to see it, obviously, but is any of these predictions right? Alright. So okay, my writing's kind of sloppy here, so just bear with me. This one's a nail biter. A field goal is going to be the end of this game. Philadelphia wins it. They improved to 4-4 by winning the game 30-27, and the Jaguars will fall to 3-5. Carson Wentz will get 275 yards. Blake Bortles will get 196 yards. We are going to jump to and then we're going to go to the Ravens and the Panthers, who are playing at 1 o'clock or noon Central Time. Are the 4-3 Baltimore Ravens going against the 4-2 Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers end up coming up victorious in this one, 23-20, bringing their record to 5, improving them to 5-2. Ravens will fall to 4-4. Newton gets 273 passing yards. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Okay. Alright, well, Newton gets... Okay. Now we move to Broncos at Chiefs. The game's at noon. And the Broncos are 3-4, taking on the 6-1 Kansas City Chiefs. The Broncos end up victorious by 2 points, less than a field goal. 22-20 is the final. Broncos improve to 4-4, and the Chiefs will fall to 6-2. And the next one, we have the Browns at the Steelers, who the Browns are 2-4-1. The Steelers are 3-2-1. Both teams had overtime losses earlier this season. And it's going to go into overtime. We're going to see another overtime between these two teams. The Steelers will come out victorious, 26-23, improving their record to 4-2-1, and the Browns falling to 2-5-1. Now we move to the Steelers at Lions, the Seahawks at the Lions. The Seahawks are 3-3. The Lions are also 3-3. And it's going to be the Seahawks winning this one. 24-20 is my prediction there. We're moving down to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 3-3, taking on the 4-3 Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be the Bengals This very low scoring is what I'm predicting on this one. Bengals 10 and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 6. Oh boy. Okay, so now we're moving down to the Jets at the Bears. Okay, the Jets are 3-4, taking on the Bears at 3-3, and the Bears come out victorious, 26-23. Jets fall to 3-5, and the Bears improving their record to 4 wins and 3 losses. Now we move on to the Washington Redskins at the New York Giants, and it's going to be the Giants winning this one 35-31, improving the Giants' record to 2-6, and the Redskins will fall to 4-3. Now we're going down to the Colts at the Raiders, and this is where we get into the 3:00 games. The Colts are 2-5, taking on the 1-5 Raiders. The Colts end up victorious, 27-10 over the Oakland Raiders. The Colts improve to 3-5, and the Raiders fall to 1-6. Okay. And now we got the 49ers at the Cardinals, and that's a 3:25 game. 49ers are coming out victorious, 31-20, badly needed win for either team. The 49ers will improve to 2-6, while the Arizona Cardinals fall to 1-7. And here's the interesting one, what we're talking about, how the Rams are at 7-0. Taking on the Packers. Oh boy, this really hurts. It really does, because, it's going to hurt me, but, maybe you Los Angeles Rams fans are going to love my prediction. I say the Rams end up winning 33-20. That game goes into overtime, and the Packers, they fall to 3-1. And the Rams will remain undefeated, improving their record to 8 wins and no losses. Now we got a Sunday night matchup at 7:20, 8:20 Eastern Time, where we got the 5-1 Saints going up against the 4-2-1 Vikings, who also got overtime loss or tied to the Packers. You can call it a loss, whatever. And we see the Saints coming out victorious in that one, 32-29. It's kind of upsetting for Minnesota. I'm kind of hoping the game doesn't turn out that way either for the Vikings or the Packers, because I know, I'm more leaning towards Packers to win that, but they don't. In my prediction, it gets close, but now we got a Monday Night Football game. The hated New England Patriots. Not all you guys hate New England, but I'm one of them. Because they didn't win the Super. They needed to win once. Okay, I was a fan of them when they played the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. Guess what happened? They freaking lost. Patriots could not pull it off in that one, Really disgusted about that one, because they knocked out the Vikings, blah, blah, blah. If it was the Packers, well, that would have been, then I would have really hated them. Yes, I like the Vikings and the Packers. Yes, confusing story. I'm not going to get into detail about it. I think I told you in my previous video somewhat about it, maybe. If any of you guys, depending on which guy, or whoever was watching that. But the Monday night game, Monday Night Football game, we have the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. The Patriots are 5-2, and the Buffalo Bills are a measly 2-5. And the Patriots end up winning by 10, 27-17 over the Buffalo Bills, improving the Patriots to 6-2, and the Buffalo Bills will fall to 2-6. Okay, now we're done with the NFL. we move on to, what the hell week are we even? Well, I'll put a title in that. I didn't quite do that yet. But anyways, we're moving on to Major League Baseball. Now we're done with the NFL. I kind of told you guys what I'm thinking happens. And you know what here's what I think. I think, I think Boston jumps out 5-0 before the LA Dodgers can get on the board. And this is in LA, so this is, my prediction on this one. I'm going to say they're trailing 2-0 in the series. Boston has them so far, and Boston ends up victorious, winning the game 6-3 and proving the series to Boston's favor of 3-0. And oh boy, hopefully, if I'm right, oh boy, okay. But I'm pulling for the Dodgers to still kind of come. But if they lose again, here's the thing: if they lose again tomorrow night, I'm thinking that's probably going to be it, because there isn't very many teams that have been down in the series 3-0 and came back and won the series. I mean, I'm not saying it can happen. It probably could. I mean, it's happened several other times. The Yankees, I think they were down 0-3 one year or whatever. They lost 3 games in a row in the World Series. Can't remember who they were playing. They ended up, tying the series? And I don't know what the outcome of that was. That was probably many years before I was following baseball anyways. So, yeah, those are my predictions on those games, including the baseball game that's coming, or the season that's coming to an end, and then we'll just be NFL. That's all we'll be talking about. What is this, week 8 or 9? I don't even freaking know. I'll just title the video Sunday's game, since I don't know what fucking week it is. It's kind of frustrating. I really, but at least I came better prepared on this one than my previous video, which was, I was like all messed up. I didn't even know what to really say. Why did I upload that YouTube video? Whatever. But yeah, those are basically it. We're gonna see some. Well, we're not gonna see a heartbreaking loss from the Rams, it looks like, if I'm right. We got college football games tomorrow, but I am not gonna actually predict that. But thinking it's going to be probably ugly between Minnesota and Indiana, because Minnesota just can't get their stuff straight. I don't know a whole lot about college football, really, except for what my boss tells me, so. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we have for you, and that's all. And I guess, when am I going to be back on? Oh yeah, Friday, tomorrow, when the Thursday night game's finalized between the Dolphins and the Texans. When that game's finalized, the game's done, I will be back here to discuss that aftermath of whatever happens in the game. Hell, I can even turn it on right now, see if I'm even right. I said that 27-11 or 26. Did I say? I can't remember. 27. I think the Dolphins score, and the Texans score 11. But something's telling me that the Texans put up more points than what I actually predicted. I predicted But we are going to check that out real quick. And what channel is it? Freaking 10. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but I'm just going to tell you it. Yeah, this looks not like I'm even close to right on anything. We got less than 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. And the Texans are winning it so far 42 to 20. Okay, the score 42 to 23. The Texans are winning, and I only had them to get 11 points on the board. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. But yeah, well, since I'm gonna be available tomorrow and stuff, I will talk about that. I don't know when I'm gonna upload the video on that, but oh my god, can you just freaking shoot me or something? Because I did not predict the Texans to win this game, and it looks like they're clearly gonna win this game because it's 4 minutes 39 seconds. The Texans have the ball. The Dolphins are trailing by 17? I think 17. Does that sound? Yep, they're trailing by 17, and they run it past line of scrimmage for the Texans, and it looks like they're probably going to run down the game. Maybe I'll do another video tonight to discuss that, but, looks pretty pathetic so far. But anyways, maybe if you guys stick around, you guys are interested, maybe you guys can, right after the Texans and this Miami Dolphins pathetic game is over, I would say if the game ends in about 10 to 15 minutes, I'll do another video. Maybe. Alright. Well, anyways, peace!